was younger, my family lived in a one-bedroom apartment and shared toilets and bathroom with tenants. We would queue up to take a shower in the morning. I hated bathing, especially because of how messy the bathroom was. So I woke up at 5 a.m. to shower on the pavement of the bathroom, then got ready for school. My parents were separated. I was my dad's favorite child, so I lived with him on Freeman Street. How many of you know Freeman Street? I lived on Freeman Street with my dad. Here in Lagos Island. My dad did the best to provide for and take care of me, but business kept getting worse. I had attended a private primary school, but my dad couldn't afford that anymore. His dream for me was to attend Queen's College, Yaba, but his fund couldn't meet the school's requirements. So for secondary school, I had to go to a government school. In order to lift my spirit a bit, my dad allowed me to choose the school I wanted to attend from a list of options. I picked Girls Academy because of its name and color of its uniform. I was, however, ashamed to be in a government school. I didn't want my old mates to know that I was in a government school. But thinking about it now, I realized that I was worrying about the wrong things. Because it's not where you school that defines what the future holds or what you make of your life. I stayed with my dad on weekdays and with my mom, who lived in Apapa on weekends. My mom was a stewardess, which is a nice way of saying a housekeeper or housewoman or house girl for much younger workers. One of the weekends I visited my mom, I shouted at someone saying, "Abodoshi Bebe." It was something I had learned in my new environment, and obviously my mom wasn't proud of it. She called for a family meeting and requested I move to Apapa instead. She gave her reasons and was able to convince the family. I moved to Apapa. The first few months were miserable. It was different and quiet. Sorry, let me read that paragraph again. I moved to Apapa and the first few months were miserable. It was a different and quiet environment. I had no friends, so I was forced to reflect on myself. I still continued schooling in Lagos Island, so I had to wake up earlier to leave home by 6:30 every morning to catch up with the first ferry leaving Apapa Jetty. Those days when I traveled from Apapa to Lagos Island, I was exposed to all sorts, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I was very timid and gullible, and the hard days helped me. I got toughened in a positive way. Through rain, sunshine, stones, riots, I paved my way to make sure I don't remain where I was. I hated the poor life. I hated the fact that I used one uniform all through my junior secondary school. How many of you have just one uniforms here? Just one. Okay, I'm one of those students who used one uniform from my GS1 to my GS2 and then my GS3. My uniforms were so faded because I'd have to wash my uniform on Wednesday or sometimes on Tuesday to use for the next 2 days. Okay, I hated the poor life. I hated the fact that I used one uniform all through my junior secondary school. That is for 3 whole years. I hated the fact that I would carry a heavy bag stacked with books every day. I can't count the number of times I had backaches from the weight of the bag. And neither can I count the tears that rolled down my cheeks each time I saw kids playing or sitting comfortably in, each time, I can't count, let me start that line again. I can't count the number of times I had backaches from the weight of the bag, and neither can I count the tears that rolled down my cheeks each time I saw the kids playing or sitting comfortably in their school bus. I also can't be quick to forget how I passed out one time. I had an asthma attack after chasing a motorway for seizing my school bag because I didn't have enough money to pay my fare. But all this but all this is in the past now. In as much as I saw my growing up as a tough thing, it really helped me to appreciate the simple things in life, to work hard, to strive, and to make the best with whatever that comes my way. It helped me to be the person that I am today. And I want to use this to inspire you all to use every single learning experience to be better people. Before I leave, I want to share a few tips that has helped me all through my years. First, self-discovery. You need to discover yourself. You need to understand the type of person that you are. Secondly, planning realistically. You have to plan. You know the saying that says, he who fails to plan, thank you. Preparing for the worst. It never gets easy, you know, and the world will never tell you that it will be this tough. So you have to prepare yourself, brace yourself for the war. So when the war comes, you are succeeding the war. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes. Saving for rainy days. Always make sure that you try to save whatever you have today. I remember in my days when I was giving pocket money, I tried to save from what I was giving. Sometimes you don't understand, especially in this your age, you don't understand the value of money. But when you cultivate the habit to save and understand the value of money, it will help you grow. It will help you in future as well. Perseverance. Regardless of what happens, you need to persevere. If you don't know the meaning of perseverance, open your dictionary. Paying dues. You have to be good, loyal, honest, selfless, and most of all, stand by your words. Be unique and not be a copy, because we're all born original. Pave your way to greatness. This will make you lose friends. If you don't lose friends, you are not growing. Challenge yourself. Challenge yourself with what is essential. Challenge yourself with what you inspire or what you aspire to be in future and pave your way through it. Have older friends, you will learn from them. You know, they see far ahead of you and they've experienced a lot in life. So you can learn from their experiences to have good older friends, because some older friends may be bad friends. Surround yourself with people who challenge you. Be zealous to learn. Listen more than speaking. And lastly, pray. Thank you, and God bless us all. The primary reason I was able to overcome the challenges of my life was because I was uncomfortable with my past situation. I didn't like where I was. And you know, when you're not comfortable, the body will help you to get to your comfort zone. So for every time I become uncomfortable, I am always thankful, because it means that God is taking me to a greater place. You want to be a fashion stylist, you start from the way you put yourself together. It starts with that, and then you extend it to the people around you, your friends, and then your friends will make referral. But you need to be patient. And then secondly, you cannot become like me. You have to become yourself. So you have to be the best of yourself.